It was a normal Sunday morning when Adam, a single dad, decided to take his daughter Lily to a small cafe near the park. The sun was bright, the street was quiet, and everything felt peaceful. Adam loved these simple moments. He worked long hours and raised Lily alone, so weekends were special for him. But he had no idea that this morning would be different. Very different. The moment Adam stepped inside the cafe, he noticed something unusual. A young woman sat alone near the window. She had long hair, a tired face, and eyes full of worry. Her hands were shaking, and she kept looking around the cafe as if she was searching for someone, or scared of someone. Adam wasn't the type to judge people, but something about her felt wrong. She didn't look like someone waiting for a friend. She looked like someone waiting for danger. He ordered coffee for himself and a hot chocolate for Lily. But while waiting, his eyes kept going back to the girl. She would look at the exit door again and again. Every few seconds, her eyes would jump there, as if she was planning to run. As if she needed to escape. Lily tugged her father's sleeve. "Daddy, who is she?" she whispered. Adam didn't know. But he could tell she was scared. Very scared. The girl suddenly pulled her hood up, hiding her face. She checked her phone, locked it quickly, and breathed in a shaky way. It looked like she was trying not to cry. Adam felt a strange connection, not romantic, not curious, just a human feeling. A feeling that someone was in trouble. Then something happened that changed everything. The cafe door opened, and a tall man stepped inside. He scanned the room slowly, like he was searching for something. Or someone. The girl saw him. Her face turned pale instantly. Her lips opened slightly as she whispered something only she could hear. Her body froze. She stopped breathing for a second. The man started walking toward her table. Adam noticed her eyes filled with panic. She looked around, but there was nowhere to hide. And then, she looked at Adam. Not a normal look. Not a random look. A cry for help. Her eyes said something her mouth couldn't. "Please, help me." Adam felt his heartbeat change. His muscles tensed. He didn't know what was going on, but he could tell this girl was in danger. The man kept getting closer. His expression was cold. His fists were tight. He looked angry. The girl slowly pushed her chair back. Her body was shaking badly now. For a moment, she stood up, as if trying to run, but her legs were weak. She glanced at the exit one more time, this time with pure fear. Adam watched everything carefully. His instincts as a father told him something was very wrong. Lily noticed too. "Daddy, that man looks scary." Adam didn't answer. He stepped slightly forward, ready to act if needed. The man finally reached the girl's table. His voice was low but sharp. "Sit down," he said. The girl didn't move. Adam saw her hands trembling. Her eyes started filling with tears. She shook her head slightly, as if saying no. The man leaned closer to her face. "I said sit down," he repeated, louder this time. The girl looked at Adam again. Her lips moved very softly. This time Adam was close enough to read her words. "Please, help." Adam felt a wave of responsibility. He didn't know her name. He didn't know her story. But he could see one thing clearly. She was trying to escape from something dangerous. And she had chosen him, a stranger, to help her. The cafe suddenly felt too quiet. Too small. Too tense. Adam took a deep breath. And then, she dropped a small folded paper on the floor near his feet. He looked down. The man didn't notice. Adam picked it up slowly, pretending it was nothing. He opened it carefully. There were only 3 words written inside. "He will hurt me." Adam stared at the small paper in his hand. Just 3 simple words, but they carried heavy fear. "He will hurt me." His heart started beating faster. He looked up at the girl. Her eyes were locked on him, begging silently. Her lips pressed tight, trying not to cry. She was trapped, and he was the only person she trusted in this crowded cafe. The man standing beside her still hadn't noticed the note. His hands were on the table, leaning forward, controlling her space. His face was cold, dangerous, the kind of face that never heard the word no. Adam felt something he hadn't felt in a long time, the protective instinct of a father who would do anything to keep his child safe. But right now, someone else needed that same protection. Without speaking, Adam stepped in. He walked to the girl's table with calm steps, pretending everything was normal. Lily watched from her corner seat, worry shining in her small eyes. Adam reached the table. "Hey, he said casually to the girl. Sorry I'm late. Lily has been asking about you. The girl looked confused for half a second, then understood. She nodded quickly. Why yes. I was waiting, she said softly, forcing a smile. The man turned to Adam sharply. Who are you? He demanded. Adam spoke confidently, without blinking. I'm a family friend. We're having breakfast together. The man didn't like that answer. His jaw tightened. She's coming with me, he growled. The girl's hands curled into fists under the table. Adam gave her a calm look. Actually, she already planned to join us, he said. You can leave. The man stepped closer. This is none of your business. Adam didn't move. Everything in this cafe becomes my business when someone looks scared, he replied. The man's eyes darkened with anger. She belongs with me. A tear slipped from the girl's eye. Her voice shook as she whispered, I don't want to go. The man grabbed her wrist. She gasped. That was the moment Adam stopped pretending. He placed his hand on the man's arm. Let her go. The cafe went silent. People looked over their shoulders, sensing the tension. Cups paused in the air. Chairs stopped moving. The man slowly released her wrist but stepped dangerously close to Adam. You don't understand what you're doing, he said. Stay out of this. I understand enough, Adam replied. She says she doesn't want to go. That's enough for me. The man smirked. You think you're some kind of hero? You're just a dad playing brave. Adam didn't respond. Instead, he turned to the girl. Come with me. Let's walk outside. Lily is waiting. Her voice trembled. Please, don't leave me alone, she whispered. I'm not going anywhere, Adam assured her. The girl stood slowly, her legs shaking. The moment she moved, the man tried to pull her back, but Adam stepped between them. The man's voice became low and threatening. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Adam stared right into his eyes. Try me. For a few tense seconds, they locked eyes like two animals ready to fight. But they couldn't fight in the cafe. Not here. Adam placed his hand gently on the girl's shoulder and guided her toward Lily. The man followed a few steps behind, like a shadow refusing to disappear. As soon as they reached Lily, she stood up and grabbed Adam's hand tightly. She knew something was wrong. Daddy, is she okay? Lily whispered. Adam told her softly, she will be. The man stood near the door, watching them with dangerous eyes. Before leaving, the girl leaned close to Adam. Her voice was quiet and broken. He's been following me for weeks. I tried to run. I have no one. I didn't know what to do. Adam nodded. You're safe with us now. But the man outside was still waiting. And he wasn't going away. Not yet. Adam knew this was only the beginning. Adam stepped outside the cafe with the girl and Lily close behind him. The bright morning sunlight felt strange now. The world looked normal, but inside Adam's chest, everything was tense. He could feel danger following them like a shadow. The man stood a few feet away near a parked car. His eyes never left the girl. He looked angry, but worse, he looked confident, as if he believed he still had control over her. Adam kept his body between the girl and the man. Stay close, he whispered to her. She nodded, but her hands were shaking so badly she had to hold her arms to stop them. Lily held Adam's shirt tightly. She didn't understand everything, but she knew something was very wrong. The man stepped forward. You think you can take her from me? He said in a low, threatening voice. Adam didn't respond. He only moved the girl farther behind him. But the girl suddenly stepped forward, even with fear in her eyes. Leave me alone, she said. Her voice trembled, but she tried to sound strong. I don't belong to you. The man laughed, an ugly, cold laugh. You don't belong to anyone. Really, he said. You forgot how you begged me to help you. Adam noticed her flinch. There was pain in that reaction, pain from memories she didn't want. The man continued, louder now, trying to draw attention. Tell him how you owe me. Tell him how much trouble you're in. The girl looked down, breathing fast. I don't owe you anything, she whispered. Adam stepped forward. You need to leave, he told the man firmly. The man took another step. You don't get to talk to me. She's coming with me. But Adam didn't back down. He kept calm, his voice steady. She said she doesn't want to go. That's the end of it. For the first time, the man looked slightly unsure. Adam wasn't scared of him, and that made the man uncomfortable. The girl whispered softly, "We need to go. Please." Adam nodded and guided her toward his car. Lily followed quietly. But before they could even open the door, the girl stopped walking. Her body froze. Something inside her broke open, and tears filled her eyes. "I can't run forever," she whispered, almost to herself. "I don't know what to do anymore." Adam looked at her gently. "You don't have to explain everything now," he said. "But I need to know one thing. Are you in danger?" She looked at him with helpless eyes. "Yes," she breathed. "Real danger." Adam's jaw tightened. "Then we'll help you. But you need to tell me what's happening." The girl wiped her tears with shaking hands. "My name is Sarah," she said quietly. "And he's not family. He's not a friend. I didn't choose him." Adam listened carefully. "He started following me months ago," Sarah continued. "I don't even know when it began. At first, I thought it was coincidence. Then he appeared everywhere I went. Outside my job. Near my building. Even at the grocery store." Lily hugged Adam's arm tighter. Sarah continued, "I tried to tell people, but no one believed me. He looks normal. He talks normal. But he's not normal. He thinks I belong to him." Her voice cracked at the last word. Adam felt something heavy in his chest, anger mixed with sympathy. "Did you report him?" he asked. "I tried," she whispered. "But he always finds a way to twist the story. He tells people I'm lying. He tells them I'm unstable. And he always finds me." Adam wondered how long she had been living in fear. Sarah wiped her face again. "This was my last try. I came to the cafe early to plan my escape route. I thought I could run to the bus station. But when he walked in..." Her voice disappeared. "You did the right thing asking for help," Adam told her gently. Just then, he noticed the man at a distance taking out his phone, recording them. "That's enough," Adam said quietly. "Get in the car. Now." He opened the door quickly and helped Lily and Sarah inside. As Adam sat behind the wheel, he saw the man smirking. This wasn't over. Not even close. Adam started the car with shaking hands, but he forced himself to stay calm. He didn't want Lily or Sarah to feel his worry. The man outside stood with his phone raised, recording them with a cold smile that sent chills down Adam's spine. Sarah sat in the back seat, holding her arms tightly as if trying to keep herself from falling apart. Lily sat beside her, quietly watching. She didn't know Sarah, but she could feel that Sarah was hurting. Children always sense danger before adults do. Adam took a deep breath. "Seatbelts," he said softly. Sarah obeyed quickly. Lily buckled her seatbelt without speaking. As they drove away from the cafe, Sarah kept looking behind them. Every few seconds, her voice trembled. "Is he following? Is he still there?" Adam checked the mirror. "He's not behind us now," he said. But they all knew he could appear again at any moment. For a few minutes, the car stayed silent. The only sound was Sarah's shaking breath and Lily's small sniffles. Finally, Adam spoke, calm but serious. "Sarah, I need to know something important. Does he know where you live?" Sarah stared out the window with empty eyes. "Yes. He's been outside my building many times." Adam nodded slowly. "That meant home wasn't safe. What about your family? Friends?" Sarah shook her head with a sad smile. "No. My parents live in another city. My friends stopped talking to me. They thought I was overreacting." Adam felt anger rising again. People didn't understand how fear worked. They didn't understand how real danger could look normal from the outside. Sarah continued softly. "He watches me everywhere. I change routes. I change stores. I even stopped using social media. But nothing works. He finds me." Adam knew they needed someone who understood the law. Someone who could help fast. So he reached for his phone and called his old friend, Daniel, an honest lawyer Adam trusted with his life. When Daniel answered, Adam didn't waste time. "Daniel, I need urgent help. It's serious." Daniel's voice changed instantly. "What happened?" "I have a girl with me. She's being followed, threatened. We need a safe place." Daniel didn't ask unnecessary questions. "Bring her to the shelter near my office. I'll call ahead and make sure they're ready." Sarah looked confused. "Shelter? It's safe," Adam said. Protected by security. Only women allowed in. Sarah nodded, but her fear didn't ease. Before reaching the shelter, Adam stopped at a traffic light. He checked the mirrors again. And his stomach dropped. A black car turned the corner sharply, moving faster than normal. Sarah saw it too. Her voice cracked. "That's him. That's his car." Adam gripped the steering wheel. "Hold on." He pressed the accelerator, the car speeding forward. Lily held Sarah's hand tightly. The black car followed, getting closer. Sarah's breath broke into small whimpers. "He won't stop. He never stops." Adam turned into a busy road, hoping the traffic would slow the man down. But the black car stayed behind them like a dark shadow. He turned left. The black car turned left. He changed lanes. The black car changed lanes. Sarah covered her mouth, crying silently. "I'm so sorry. I didn't want to drag anyone into this." Adam didn't take his eyes off the road. "You didn't drag us. You asked for help. That's different." The chase continued for several minutes, each second heavy with fear. Finally, Adam spotted a crowded shopping area with security guards. He made a sharp turn into the parking lot. The black car hesitated. Crowded places meant cameras, witnesses. Adam parked fast, helped Lily out, and then helped Sarah. "Stick close," he said. Sarah gripped his arm. "Will he come here?" Adam looked around the area, scanning every face. "If he does, he won't get far." They walked through the crowd quickly, and for a moment, they felt safe. But Adam knew something important. They couldn't run forever. Sooner or later, the man would show up again. And when he did, things would get even more dangerous. Adam guided Sarah and Lily into the busy shopping area. The noise of people talking, kids laughing, and music playing from nearby shops created a kind of safety. Crowds meant witnesses. Witnesses meant that the man wouldn't try anything reckless. At least, that's what Adam hoped. Sarah stayed close to him, almost hiding behind his arm. Her eyes kept moving, left, right, behind, searching for danger. She never fully stopped shaking. Lily walked beside Adam, holding his hand tightly. Even she, a small child, could sense the tension. "Are we close to the shelter?" Sarah asked softly. "Yes," Adam replied. "Just a few minutes." But his eyes scanned every face around them. Every shadow looked suspicious. The man's black car had not followed them into the parking lot, but that didn't mean he gave up. Suddenly, Sarah's body stiffened. She whispered, "Adam, don't turn around. He's here." Adam didn't react immediately. He didn't want to scare Lily or make a scene too soon. He glanced around naturally, pretending to look at a store window. And then he saw him. The man stood near a column, half hiding behind a poster, staring directly at them. His eyes were sharp, cold, and full of possession. He didn't blink. He didn't hide his obsession. Adam breathed slowly. "Stay with me," he whispered. We walked toward the center. More people there. They moved forward, but the man stepped out from behind the column and followed. His steps were fast, angry. Sarah's breathing became quicker. "He found us. He always finds me." Adam stopped. He turned around fully this time. "No more running," he said quietly. The man approached with a twisted smile. "You think I can't follow you into a crowd? You think these people will stop me?" Adam placed Lily slightly behind him and stood between Sarah and the man. "She said she doesn't want to be with you," Adam said. "Leave her alone." The man tilted his head, almost amused. "And who are you?" "Her new bodyguard. Her hero." "I'm someone who listens when a person says they're scared." The man stepped closer, invading Adam's space. "She belongs with me. Not with some stranger who plays dad." Sarah shook her head, tears falling. "I don't belong to you. I never did. You just won't stop." The man pointed at her angrily. "You owe me. I helped you when no one else did. I gave you everything." Sarah stepped back. "You gave me fear." Those words made the man lose control. He lunged forward. Adam reacted instantly, pushing Sarah and Lily behind him. Several people in the shopping area noticed the sudden movement. A few stopped walking. Others whispered. "Don't do this," Adam warned. "There are cameras everywhere." The man wasn't thinking about cameras. His anger blinded him. He grabbed Adam's shirt and shouted, "She is mine." Adam pushed his hand away. No. She is a person. You don't get to own people. The crowd grew curious. A couple nearby pulled out their phones. A security guard began walking toward them. Seeing attention gather, the man panicked. You all don't know her. She's lying. She's making me look bad. Sarah stepped forward, voice shaking but brave. I kept quiet for months. I was scared. But not anymore. You hurt me. You followed me. You controlled me. And now, I'm done. The man's eyes widened with rage. He reached for her wrist again. But a loud voice cut through the air. Stop right there. Two security guards rushed forward. One grabbed the man's arm, twisting it behind his back. The man shouted in pain, struggling. You don't understand. She's mine, he screamed. The guard tightened his grip. You're done for today. A woman from the crowd whispered. Call the police. Another added. He was chasing her. I saw him. The man tried one last time to get free, but the guard pushed him down, holding him firmly. Sarah covered her mouth with both hands, shaking uncontrollably. Adam put his arm around her. You're safe, he whispered. It's over. But Sarah shook her head. No, not yet. She knew the arrest was only the beginning. She had to explain everything. She had to finally speak her truth. Within minutes, police arrived. The man was handcuffed and taken to the side for questioning. A female officer approached Sarah gently. Are you okay? Do you want to report him? Sarah nodded, tears streaming down her face. Yes. I want to tell everything. Adam squeezed her shoulder. You're doing the right thing. For the first time in months, Sarah felt a small spark, a spark of hope. But she also knew the hardest part was coming next. The police car drove away with the man inside, still shouting and twisting against the handcuffs. But his voice grew smaller as the car disappeared into the distance. Sarah stood there frozen, staring at the empty road as if expecting him to come back any second. Adam gently placed a hand on her shoulder. It's okay, he said softly. He can't reach you now. Sarah didn't speak. Her body finally relaxed, but her eyes were still full of fear, fear that didn't disappear in a moment. Fear that had lived inside her for months. A female officer approached her kindly. We will take your full statement at the station, she said. You're safe now. He won't be released without a judge's review. Sarah nodded, but her breathing was still uneven. What if he lies? What if he convinces them again? She whispered. Adam stepped in before the officer could answer. This time, you're not alone, he said. There are witnesses. Cameras. And me. Lily tugged on Sarah's sleeve. Don't worry, she said in her tiny voice. My daddy always wins. That finally made Sarah smile, the first real smile in a long time. The officer took notes and then arranged transportation to the women's shelter. But Adam refused to send Sarah alone. We'll follow behind, he told the officer. As they drove, Sarah stared out the window, watching the city blur. Thank you, she whispered suddenly. I don't even know why you helped me. Adam looked at her in the mirror. Because you asked, he said simply. And because no one should face fear alone. Sarah looked down at her hands, noticing for the first time that she wasn't shaking. You saved me, she said quietly. You saved my life. Adam didn't respond. He didn't feel like a hero. He just felt like someone who saw a person drowning and chose to throw a rope. When they reached the shelter, the staff welcomed Sarah warmly. The building looked peaceful, painted walls, warm lights, kind faces. A place built for healing. One of the counselors took Sarah inside, showing her a room where she would stay for a few days. You'll be safe here, the counselor said. No one can enter without permission. Sarah turned to Adam. Will I ever be normal again? She asked. Yes, he said without hesitation. Not today. Not tomorrow maybe. But yes, you will. She wiped her eyes. Can you visit sometimes? Not for long. Just so I know I'm not alone. Adam smiled gently. We'll visit, he said. Right, Lily. Lily nodded excitedly. We'll bring cookies. Sarah laughed softly, another rare sound. 3 weeks later, life slowly began to change. Sarah started therapy at the shelter. She learned how to breathe through panic, how to release fear, and how to understand that the man's voice no longer had power over her.